Organic market news for the week of June 20th to June 26th, 2025. Peak season organic stone fruit. Organic cherries are in excellent supply out of California, and some Washington fruit is expected to join the mix through the start of July and take us right into the first week of August. Organic red cherries are finally available and in good supply out of Washington. Markets are beginning to ease, making this a great opportunity to promote and enter the Pacific Northwest Organic Cherry Promo and Display Contest. Growers are expecting excellent size, quality, and flavor this season. Washington Organic Rainier cherries are in-house now, and we expect steady supplies through June, and then they will come to an abrupt end. Make sure to stock up on this seasonal favorite. South Carolina Fair Trade Organic Peaches are in good supply and are expected to run through mid-July. So far, the crop has been outstanding with excellent quality, size, and flavor. California Organic Very Cherry Plums are expected to start the last week of June. This is an outstanding piece of fruit and a favorite for many. Be sure to get these in your stores to kick off July. Switching over to organic apples, with the start of the new season in view, we expect the Washington Organic Gala and Fuji apple prices to ease off slightly as imports start hitting the market and cause some slight competition. Washington Organic Granny Smith are wrapping up for the domestic season and are expected to be completely finished by mid to end of July. Imports will remain limited and pricing should remain stronger than usual until new crop begins in September. Switching over to organic mangoes, there will be a good supply of organic Tommy Atkins Red and Altufo Honey mangoes for the middle of June. Organic blueberries continue to be promotable. Local New Jersey harvests have started and quality is excellent. Promote on this short season. Organic blackberries remain steady out of California. Quality has been nice. Expect local varieties to begin in early to mid-July. Organic raspberry availability remains steady out of California and Baja. Quality has been excellent. Organic strawberries continue to be promotable out of California. Quality and volumes are exceptional with promotable pricing. Organic asparagus will return near the end of June out of Mexico with good supply. Harvests have increased and availability is expected to be steady. Organic honeydews and cantaloupes are in abundant supply. Now is a great time to promote these high-flavor melons. Organic seedless and seeded watermelons have finished out of Mexico. California fruit will be available, but supplies will be limited and sizing is expected to run smaller to kick off the season. Expect 60-count bins of organic seedless watermelons to be limited in availability. Organic seeded watermelons 36-count bins will be in limited availability. Throughout June, the production of organic broccoli in California has been abundant and of exceptional quality. However, as July approaches, conditions are quickly changing, which is driving price increases. Expect these conditions to remain difficult in the early portions of July. Lady Moon Farms in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania continues with promotable supplies of local organic green and red kale, as well as steady supplies of organic lacinato kale, collards, and dandelion greens. They are slated to start with organic zucchini in late June. Organic beefsteak tomatoes will be promotable as Savora Canadian greenhouses are expected to flush through the end of June. Now is the time to promote with aggressive prices and strong volume ahead of local production. Organic grape tomatoes continue to be promotable from North Carolina and Mexico. Lady Moon Farms is expecting to start early July. Conventional market news for the week of June 20th to June 26th, 2025. Jersey blueberry season. Blueberries are promotable out of local New Jersey farms. Pricing is aggressive and volume is plentiful with excellent quality. Blackberries remain steady overall. Most growers are in all domestic crops out of Georgia and California. Local production should start in early July. Raspberries will continue to be steady out of Baja, California. Quality has been exceptional. Strawberries continue to be available out of California. Quality has been excellent. Expect pricing to increase slightly as harvest numbers are down and demand increases. Washington red and Rainier cherries are now in excellent supply with sizes including 8.5, 9.5, 10.5, and an 11.5 row in bags and clamshells. Size and quality has been excellent. Get ready to enter our huge July Northwest Cherry Promo and Display Contest featuring Stimilk growers and others, which will run most of July. South Carolina peaches are in abundant supply with easing prices and are expected to go right into July when we should start to see local New Jersey and Pennsylvania fruit around mid-month. Size and quality has been outstanding. In late June, we expect to introduce California Peach Pie Yellow Donut Peaches in 12 2-pound cardboard punnets. These are only expected to be around for about a month. Towards the end of the month, the long-awaited Very Cherry Plums are expected to arrive in both bags and clamshells. Make sure to get into the amazing burst of flavor while the seasonal favorite is around. There will also be a supply of the Red Samba Plum Cot in Euro boxes. Make sure you ask for this delicious plum cot by name. Broccoli production from North Carolina remains constrained, resulting in elevated costs and restricted availability. However, as July approaches, volumes will begin to regain momentum. Additional supply volume from California will remain accessible, however, costs will be at a premium. Expect overall improved conditions as July approaches. In California, cauliflower production continues to generate favorable yields and exceptional quality. With enhanced production conditions and the absence of quality issues, pricing has become competitive. Anticipate promotional opportunities to continue into early July, but quickly begin to change as the month continues. Sweet corn continues to be promotable. Local Delaware harvest will begin in late June. We expect to have local Delaware sweet corn bins and crates available by June 27th. Volume continues to be steady out of Georgia. Grape supply in Mexico is catching up to demand while better varieties begin being harvested. Expect another 3 to 4 weeks strong of Mexican grapes before they transition to California. Cantaloupes and honeydews are currently excellent in volume, and now is a great time to promote. Local asparagus out of New Jersey is now officially finished for the season. We will transition to Mexico. Early arrivals have been very nice quality. Local green, red, Savoy, and Napa cabbage are in good supply and very nice quality from New Jersey. Local Pennsylvania green cabbage is starting this week as well. Local greens, bunched herbs, leeks, and bunched radish all continue in good supply and nice quality out of New Jersey. Artichoke volumes from California remain favorable in late June with outstanding quality and promotional pricing. Expect costs to increase heading into July slightly, however, displays should remain intact to generate consumer interest and boost sales. Beefsteak tomatoes continue to be promotable out of Canada with excellent quality. Grape tomatoes continue to be promotable from North Carolina and Florida. Quality has been exceptional.
Thank you for tuning in. Here at Four Seasons Produce, our mission is helping others succeed in fresh. To learn more about how we partner with independent retailers, natural food stores, and other professional buyers in the Mid-Atlantic and Northeast, visit fsproduce.com or find pictures, info, and more on our LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook accounts. Until next time, stay fresh and keep it peachy.